This is just a quick video to introduce PeeWee Termin, a 3D printed project that I've been working on for many months. The printing was actually the hard part. I was new to 3D printing, um, and then I had to figure out how to add all this AI to it. So he sees, he talks, he listens. Oh boy, does he talk! Oh boy, does he talk! I'm still trying to put that down. Face tracking, face identification. I might do voice identification at some point. So we'll see about that. So
Finally, something vaguely interesting. Oh, play along. How's this? One's the 3D printed robot in therapy. Because it had a screw loose. Now can we move on from small talk? Boring.
all right.
Wow, riveting HVAC discussion. Buckle up.
I still have an issue with his front being too heavy for the servos.
Because everything else in our conversation has been so not underwhelming.
Um, Pee-wee's obviously in a mood, so we'll stop this here.
Just a little more about PeeWee. Again, I'm not going to get into it too much today. It took about 6 months, maybe a little bit more to do this. It's also V2 of the, um, because I made so many modifications, this is the original 3D printed. So you can see, yeah, that's how many pieces. About 72. I didn't use any of this. I made my own schematics. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh boy, the memories. Anyway, happier notes. So a couple things that I had to figure out. One was if you didn't notice before, it's a Megatron voice from the 1980s cartoon Transformers. So I actually played around quite a bit trying to get the voice how I wanted it, and I think it's pretty close to what I wanted it. The other thing is that the wake word. Oh boy, we spent time on this trying to make a conversational bot. Anyway, so there's a few different ways to do a wake word. I originally tried to do text parsing, so the speech to text would happen, and then it would examine the text to see if it could detect PeeWee. That was not terribly reliable. So I trained my own wake word, and you can kind of see in here, you can see the different attempts at that, the different runs in the model training. Same with the, oh, that was the wake word. And the Megatron voice, you can see a lot more there. I spent a lot more time here. Had a full CI/CD, so it would commit through the different services to the Pi and also to my server. So one of the things I wanted to do was to make a, if you remember the Terminator movies, that at different scenes you could see what's going on in his head. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to do that. Um, um, yes, this is a live look of his camera. You can actually see the response log as well here. You can see here's the local model that I created. Oh, and he's in the background. I'm kind of far away from him, so you can actually see up here when the services change, and you can see he's idle right now, listening, speech to text, think, text to speech, and then finally speak. Hey, PeeWee, tell me a joke. Hey, PeeWee, tell me a joke. He's on the other side of the room, so I won't spend too much time here. And also, there's a central server that has all the metrics, so I've got some of those working. They're MCP based, I got to fix that. More model runs. Oh, so I created this as well. So this is kind of the admin area where I can come in here and practice things without having to do them live with him. His hearing still isn't too good. I'm still bringing that down. So I can come in here, I can play with the different voices. I can come in here and create profiles. Boy, why is that guy so serious? So again, this is where I was kind of practicing and still dialing things in. I came up with the idea of personas and modes. just to kind of have fun. So he was a little cranky when I did the first video, and that's because cranky teen persona was active. That will cause him to shake his head and change eye color and basically act like my middle child. I'm going to activate PeeWee Termin. So when I do this, it actually activates in the server and in the bot. So because this uses WebSockets, if I make the change in the server, it's actually pushed out to the browser and as well to the bot. So, and I can do this as well conversationally with PeeWee. I can say, change mode to conversation or change persona to cranky teen. And then I can come in here and actually have the conversations. So, I can come in here and I can either say, have it speak on the bot directly. I'll do that. Okay, so, and then I can change him to nice cool and maybe get a nicer joke. So under the covers, what I'm doing is I'm tracking conversations. He remembers what he said, who he's talked to. Um, oh, isn't he cute? So again, it's nice pull. So the difference in persona here is noticeable between the two. Um, and he is chatty. Um, so let me come up here and see what else. Okay, so just to look at the infrastructure, um, the architecture here. You can see that I've got a couple different. Here's an Alama server at 105. This is the main server. Hell, all right, PeeWee, that's enough. Jeez. All the different services that run there, and then the Pi is going to be over here. It's actually a Pi 3. My Pi 5 died earlier this week. The endpoints, yeah, there's a lot of endpoints here. So yeah, every time I needed to do a new thing, I kind of had to spin up a new endpoint. And then the CI/CD, everything's automated, and different flags will push the code out to the different either the server or the Pi. And that's it. More coming on this. I'm still obviously got it's still brand new. I actually just finished it this morning, so we'll leave it at that for now.